What's up guys, Eric from B-Side. Today we have a new product. It's called the Throttle Response Controller by Shiftpower, and we're going to be installing it to this 2015 Toyota Tundra Platinum. And what this product does is it allows you to control your sensitivity and your responsiveness on your acceleration, because especially with these big trucks, sometimes you feel that initial lag. This will get rid of it, and if you're the type of person who loves to drive very, very fast, this will actually make your vehicle a little bit faster and also improve your 0 to 60 times. So we're pretty excited. The installation is very, very easy. I'll show you that in a minute. And I'll also go through some demonstration of how it works. And to add to that, this kit is also compatible with other Lexus and Toyota models as well. And we also have other SKUs that are compatible with domestic vehicles in addition to the European vehicles. So we're very, very excited to start a series of these new videos showing you this product, how it works, demonstrate, and so forth. So let's not waste time and get started. The first thing we're gonna do is unlock your vehicle, okay? You're gonna open your door, keep it open, and we're gonna take the key fob and we are gonna take it far enough so that it can't detect the vehicle, and we're gonna wait 10 minutes. So we're gonna do that right now. All right, so we waited our 10 minutes, so we're about to install it, but before we install it, let me show you the contents. So you'll have this cable over here that's connected to a module, and you also have another cable here connected to the switch. So we could go ahead and connect the switch to the module with this connector here. Just clips in like that. And then you'll notice that on one side there's two connectors, a T-harness. So one side will connect into the pedal assembly, and the other side will connect to the harness that was connected to the pedal assembly. So we're gonna connect that there. And then also take note of the module. There's gonna be a password here. It's going to be specific to your module. Go ahead and either memorize it or write it down somewhere, because after we install it, we are going to download the app and connect to this module via Bluetooth, and they're gonna ask you for this password over here. So jot that down. So once you have all that information, we're gonna go down there where the acceleration pedal is. Check in that area, we'll find that there's a plug, and we're gonna unplug it and plug this in between. So we'll go ahead and do that now. So just look down here, and then there it is right here. Very easy to spot on this Tundra. And then it's very easy to pull out too. The part that you have to press down to release the clip is on the top side. So you're gonna just push on that and then pull on the whole connector, and it'll just pop out just like that. And then once you have that down, we're gonna grab our module and we're gonna connect to it. All right, so here it is. As you can see, this part over here is going to connect to the harness on this side. Okay, and here's the other end of the harness. I'm gonna connect it right here. Okay, everything's gonna clip into place. All right. Okay, after that, we are going to tuck this module safely so that it won't disturb your pedal or acceleration, because that'll be kind of dangerous. And then this kit also comes with two small zip ties, just in case you need to tie it somewhere to make sure this does not disturb your driving. Okay, so everything's in. Let me go ahead and just take the time to just mount this in a cool location where it won't interrupt driving. I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it in here for now. All right guys, so we went ahead and installed it. We haven't double-sided taped yet, but it's just kind of sitting over here. We'll go ahead and tape it in afterwards. And then what you want to do is first download this app. It's called Shiftpower. All right, so after we have that, we're gonna go to our phone, and what you need to do on your phone is first download the app called Shiftpower. So I'll go to our app store, go to search, type Shiftpower, and this will come out right here. You're gonna go ahead and install it over here. We already have installed it, so we don't need to download it. So after it completes the install, just go ahead and open it. And once you open it, this is what you're gonna get right here. And initially, you're not gonna be able to do much. So what you wanna do afterwards is turn on the vehicle. Okay, we'll just put the vehicle into ignition without turning it on. And then, we're gonna go ahead and touch this icon with the vehicle. and it has a small Bluetooth on it. Just go ahead and click it, and it will automatically find that device and go ahead and connect. And once you connect it, it's going to ask you for that password that was on there before. Okay, go ahead and type in that password that was written on the module. And then once you click pair, you're going to select your vehicles. All right, so right now the Tundra is not in, so you could just go ahead and pick the most closest one to it. Pick a 4Runner. It's a 2015. It doesn't really matter much what you select, so you could go ahead and just select the most closest vehicle. It's all gonna work the same. And then now, instead of saying disconnected, it says off. It says off because it's on the factory mode. So if you touch here, it's gonna jump to different modes like this. 0%, dynamic is 25%, sport is up to 50%, super sport is up to 75%, race is up to 100. And you can also press on the buttons. Press on this button here, that will jump through different modes. Press, 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 press. Press one more time, it's back to off. And what's cool about this is you can actually change the setting, how much percentage you want it to change for every single mode. So if 25% was too much, you could change to like 19, we'll lower that, and so forth. And then once you change those settings, and you jump into the different setting via the button press or tapping on this on the app, it will jump to whatever you set it at. So the dynamic we set at 19 instead of 25. Sport, it was 50 earlier, now it's 42. Earlier 75% for super sport, now we lowered it to 68. And then race, it was 100 before, we lowered it down. So we have this function, and then another function of this we have is valet mode. If your car is ever being valeted and you're kind of afraid that they're going to floor your car, or they're going to be a bit reckless while parking your vehicle, go to valet mode over here. All right, so once you're in the valet mode, default is at 30%. You can actually change it all the way from 45 to 15%. So which means is the valet driver is only going to have access to 15% of full throttle. So even though he floors it, he or she floors the vehicle is only going to respond to 15% of the actual acceleration press. 15% was a bit too low. I test drove it on the 15%. The car will only go like 30 miles per hour, so it could be kind of a bit dangerous. So I recommend using like 30% or somewhere around, whatever you feel comfortable. You could go ahead and test it. So once you have it on this mode, the switch will turn into a blue color over here. That confirms they're in valet mode. And then let's go ahead and get out of the valet mode, and we are going to get into this mode. We lock the throttle. So this is lock here. It's going to ask you for Face ID. And basically when you lock it, this is additional form of theft deterrent. If you're parked at a location where you don't feel as much comfortable with where your vehicle is and you want to add another layer of security, you can do so with this by locking it to 0%. If the thief somehow ends up being able to turn on your engine, he's going to try to drive off with it, and no matter how much gas he gives on the acceleration pedal, the car will not react because we have just locked the pedal to 0%. And then when it's in the lock mode, this will be blinking between the blue and the white, as you can see the switch. Okay, now that I went through all the functions, let's go ahead and go for a test drive and see how the driver reacts to the changes on the throttle control. All right, so for the purpose of this demonstration here, we are going to start off on the off position, and then on the settings, the mode settings, we went ahead and we just put it back to default. So 25%, 50%, 75%, and 100%. And then let me show you this screen while we drive. So let's go for a drive. So right now the Shiftpower system is turned off, which means it's at factory mode. So as you can see on the app, it tells you how much acceleration is being pushed on the vehicle, which is under original, and how much Shiftpower is giving. So because it is turned off, the Shiftpower and the original level is currently the same. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put it to race mode.
Very smooth.
You like it?
I like it.
I'm gonna go ahead and change it to dynamic, which is only 25%. Some people who was gonna get supercharger on their vehicle,
Oh, yeah,
they
what?
get this and they're just happy
Oh,
with
yeah.
it. They're like, oh, we don't need anymore.
Yeah, it's pretty fast. It was like went all the way to like 5.5 RPM. Nice.
So this is dynamic, so it's gonna be 25% more than usual. So it'll feel a little bit good, like a little bit more responsive. So for normal city driving, dynamic is good enough, I think. But sometimes if you're on the freeway, and my friend likes to keep it at 100 on the freeway because he said he doesn't have to press on the acceleration much, and then it just makes it's more comfortable driving.
I totally feel the sensitivity of the gas, especially the racing mode, which is nice. Very nice feature.
Awesome, you like it?
I love it. I feel I'm in more control of the vehicle.
All right, guys, well, that concludes our video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. That helps us out a lot. Give us a like. And if you're local to us and you have a vehicle, you want this product, hit us up. We could shoot your video and we'll give you a special promotion price for letting us use your vehicle in the video. Any other questions and comments, drop a line below and we'll go ahead and make sure to respond to every one of you guys. Thank you for watching.